Well, gangs are considered innovationalists. They're nonconformists. They do not conform to society. And think about it, society never wanted them to be a part of them anyway. So when you're a part of something that feels to cradle you, especially when you feel like you're lacking from the Freudian sort of, bringing up, the nurture nature side of things as a child, then you're going to be always craving for attention and love and recognition, unfortunately. So what these gangs fail to realize is that you cannot be an innovator in that sense because you're still in society actually, um whether you want to conform or not. And if you do something like commit murder, it is expected for law enforcement to arrest you, and you go through the doodads. When you're a part of a gang, they feel like they can, correct their own. You belong to them, and a lot of times they say things like, "Oh, to leave this gang, you have to like get killed or something like that." But it's all mind games, guys. You know, and these women that join, a lot of the times if they're not brought in because of their family members, they're either sexed in or they're jumped in, and they have to do things to prove to the gang that they're with the shits. Like, you know, stay. Some of them, like back in the days, they used to have boosting teams. All kind of stuff is done. You know what I'm saying? Prostitution, escort work, setting dudes up. You know what I'm saying? Um, Credit card stuff, all kind of little mishaps. So be very careful when you talk about, oh, all criminals should be locked up, because what is a criminal? A criminal is only what the law says it is when they decide to make up what should be criminalized. So just be very careful. But when you start to go around killing people for little or no reason, or just for sport, hey, that's very scary. Okay? And yeah, all men and all races all over the world do the same thing in all countries. Okay, we are no different from nobody else. So anyway, if that's what you choose to be in, that's what you're going to choose to be in. And like in the case with the, this is my summary. Kenneka Jenkins, she's in a gang. Now, her and those girls were not really friends. They were co-workers, or they had their secrets because they were doing escort work. They were meeting Johns, and from what I hear, a lot of times they were pimping her out, okay, because she was like the one that was like most sought after. She had the type of body that most of ballers or kingpins or they would want. She had the youthfulness, she had the curvy, body, and and they liked stuff like that, all the twerking generation thing going on. And from the looks of some of the other ladies, they seem to be not as curvy as Janika was, and they were, oh, I got a girl, because they was drugging her, and that wasn't the first time they drugged her before, and she would wake up and be naked or sore from, and just know that she was violated and stuff like that. So while these other ladies made the money off of her from selling her, unbeknownst to her. So now let's get to where we have this connection with organ donations and organ sellers, because people are buying organs and they're selling them overseas because, they need them here. Okay. And yeah, young women and perhaps young men and children are the best, have the best organs to be able to be donated. So once they do that, and they get a Vic or pick somebody amongst their group that they're going could just do away with, or they will want to do away with out of fear, hatred. You didn't really have to do anything. Okay, then you get that money for that, and whoever was in that room hearing whatever they heard and seeing whatever they heard, they better not have said in a damn thing, because 9 times out of 10 they were in that gang. Gangs are very close knit. They don't just let a whole bunch of outsiders come in to their parties. Everybody, whoever was in that party, was all a part of a gang, whether it was the same gang or another gang. They were all a part of that group, even with the Jackson girl, Mahogany Jackson, the victim. Yeah, yeah. So whoever was seeing that on the FaceTime or whatever it was, they were just showing it to gang members. You get it? So nobody was going to call the police for her because that's what they do. Gangs do that. They punish each other, and that's what it is. Okay. So and it's very exciting for some, and that because those are their laws. That's their group. That's their innovation. That's what they created, and these are their laws within a society of laws. Okay, these are their inner laws. They're their own laws. Like within some societies, oh, that police thing. You don't talk to the police. You don't talk to the police. You don't fuck with police. Yeah, well, that's what they made up because they don't want police involved in their business, so they can continue doing what they're doing with their community that they created, as an innovator and an innovationalist, okay, within a society that they did not conform to. Okay, and as far as Shanquella, is a little surprising because these people are a little older. Okay, and I didn't consider her to be in a gang, or she had her own business and stuff like that. But I think there you go again with the organ donation thing. They set her up. They took whatever money that was uh supposed to be you know, paid to them, and they split that shit. Okay, and they took her out of the country because who's going on vacation in Mexico? Not I, not at all. Mexico, dirty ass, nasty ass Mexico, not at all. Sorry, sorry. Okay, I would not Cabo, whatever the hell. I don't give a fuck about no trees and grass and some water, blue water in the ground. I don't give a fuck about that. Okay, Mexico, you can walk to Mexico from Texas. What kind of vacation is that? Okay, that's ridiculous. Okay, I didn't take all of them for what? Okay, they took her. Okay, they took her, and she probably felt the animosity with all these girls from the giddy up, and all of them was informed except for her. They all knew what was going on except for her. People are money hungry, and this is disgusting. And I mean, are you a millionaire now? It's not worth it, honey. Okay, baby, haunt them bitches, yo. Ask the concrete countess. My theory. Leave me some answers. Tell me what you think. And ask the concrete countess. Okay now. Okay. Ask me. Ask me. Tell me something. I need your responses. I want to hear what you think.